How to Succeed in Closing Your Short Sales. Join Henry Ensler on Thursday, May 12th, as he teaches you what you need to know to prepare your buyers and sellers for typical bank responses. Learn what indicators a bank looks for when approving a short sale and find out the most common reasons a short sale fails. The class is free to RAPB members and $15 for non-members. RSVP today. International clients account for 22% of the sales in Palm Beach County. The Certified International Property Specialist designation will help you to get the education you need to properly care for the international buyers. The CIPS designation is coming up June 6th through 10th in our Boca Raton conference room. You can pay this in 2 parts. Pay half the amount now and pay the remainder on May 27th. This is a great designation. It's a 5-part series. Take 1 class or take all 5. A discount goes to Global Business Alliance members. More information on rapb.com. Today on Wednesdays at 3, diversify your business with international buyers. Join Nancy Macaluso, Chairman of the International Business Committee, as she interviews Christel Silver, President Liaison to Germany, Mike Owen, Liaison to the Bahamas, and John Mike, past President Liaison to the United Kingdom and current International Committee Vice Chairman.
Thank you all for joining us today. I really appreciate the time that you're going to give us and inform some of our members of what we have accomplished and what they need to do to earn their CIPS. So I'd like to start off with the first question, and answer as you so like. Why did you become interested in the global real estate? Mike?
I never thought that dealing with Canadians or people from Great Britain was particularly international real estate until NAR started promoting the program and telling us many of the details that we had not known previously, and that's what enticed me to get involved with the CIPS program.
Well, my previous life in real estate, before real estate, was in the hotel and golf business here in Palm Beach County, and I encountered so many visitors from other countries that when I determined to undertake a real estate career and we were told to identify where business might come from, I figured out right away that, hey, I'm in Palm Beach, Florida, and I know all these people from overseas. That's a good place for me to start working.
Great. I'm really interested to know, I earned my CIPS designation in 1998. When did you get yours?
Probably at the same time taking my first classes, but then I took a little break and I don't even know why, and then I finally got my designation in 1999.
I think mine was 1996.
Well, I was in 1998 or 1999 also. I'm not certain which, but it was one of the early classes of that.
Well, did you know that we are hosting the CIPS classes here, as I mentioned in my opening. But did you know that we have been able to now start opening classes for those of us who already have our CIPS designation, where now we can attend the classes at very modest price, discount rate. NAR has granted us the opportunity to forgive the royalty fee as a benefit to Realtor of the Palm Beach's attendance, and you can choose to have the new manual or not, but you can attend the class almost for 50% off. So I'd like to invite any of you that have the CIPS designation to go onto the website, click on, and the new website at that, just introduced yesterday, click on that button that says Global Business, and you can get the registration and information there. In case you didn't know what the website is, it's www.rapb.com.
Nancy, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
In the past, when I did my CIPS classes here, we had quite a few realtors who took the class, but who were from other places. Do you know if we're getting any realtors from other places taking the class here this time? Do we have any information? Because if we do, it's a great opportunity to network and build a referral relationship with people from other places.
Well, I believe that we do have people outside the area. You know, Southeast Florida is just flush with people that want to be more involved into the, not only the education, but to be able to be culturally aware of what's going on. So I think that we probably will. I don't know what the registration is right now, but we will also be hosting a after-class networking on one of the evenings, and wine and cheese, and we're going to invite all of the present CIPS holders to join us, as well as the Global Alliance members, to come and interact with the new students.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nancy, I think that's a wonderful idea to have a reduced price for CIPS designees to take the classes again, because I'm sure my class from 1999 is totally outdated. So I would love to come back and hear the newest news.
I've been getting more calls from people that are serving as brokers and managers in offices, team managers, because they have earned their CIPS a couple of years back, and they know the having the education is a risk reduction for them, and being kept aware of the nuances as they've changed, and the changes in the laws will benefit them to attend as well. So thanks, Christel. I think I'll see you there. You know, we all have something that we can point back to as we become educated and we are designees, and as we travel not only throughout Palm Beach County to do business, but while we travel to other international events. What would you say, John, was an aha moment for you that you can relate back to, gee, that just happened to me, and I know I benefited because I had this particular education or cultural awareness?
Well, I was an associate in a large company, in a large office with a lot of members there, and the company gave me a referral of someone relocating here from the UK, from Great Britain, because they knew that I was the only person in the office with the CIPS. And the person bought a $3 million property here, nice commission, and that was only because I, among the many, had the CIPS.
Great. Did you have any such occurrence?
Yes, I did. I had a settlement attorney who approached me because of the CIPS designation, who inherited a property in Germany, and he did not have any clue. He knew the city, but he didn't know the livefolio information, he didn't know the value. So he made a contract with me that I go over to Germany and research, and I did find a realtor for him in Germany, and it was a success sale.
Hey, Mike, what would you say was your best course? What was the one that really was favorite to you?
Oh, I always enjoy the numbers, but I particularly enjoyed the course on Asia. I've been fascinated by them since I was in the service in Korea, and have enjoyed Southeast Asia, and they have such a wonderful culture, so different from ours, and learning more about that has been very helpful.
That's great. And you travel quite a bit also because of the involvement with your wife, Betsy. And what countries have you traveled to over the last couple of years, would you say?
Well, we went to Thailand after the tsunami and helped with habitat there, and were able to go all the way through Thailand. We're going back to Bangkok next year. We've been to other more Americanized countries. We've been into Denmark and Scandinavian countries, into Australia and New Zealand, and parts of South America.
Well, you know, having the CIPS designation does not necessarily mean that you are required to travel to other countries. Because here in Palm Beach County, some of the benefits that we have is that there's a lot of foreign nationals that come right here. So it's almost like you're here and they're coming to you. So the benefit of having the designation is that you're properly educated and prepared to deal with that foreign national phone call that you may get to do some business. Presently, what real estate position do you hold in the hierarchy besides having the presidential liaison for any of the other entities here in real estate? I know, John, I believe you served as chairman of the International Florida Realtors at one time?
Yes, at one time, and currently I'm the chairman of the Global Alliances Network Subcommittee at NAR, which is a wonderful way to meet a lot of interesting people. Works with all the President's Liaisons and all the Ambassador Associations. And I also was made a lifetime honorary member of the British Association.
Oh, wonderful.
So that it's all because of CIPS.
I think, okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to the experiences that you've had from CIPS?
Well, I just feel CIPS, I renew it every year, and it's one of those designations which you have to annually renew. And I do it gladly because I feel enriched when I just rub shoulders and visit with all the fellow CIPS people. And this segment of the real estate industry, in my opinion, from my experience, everything I read, is only going to grow. It's going to become a bigger and bigger share of our business. And I want to be well equipped to handle it whenever it comes up. In fact, I've got a transaction in progress right now, and I'm sure glad I have my CIPS and have that education, because it requires a little bit of jockeying. And that's what we have to do as realtors. We have to jockey these transactions.
Now, there's two benefits also of having the CIPS when you go to the National Association of Realtors. They actually have a CIPS-only breakfast so that we can all network together. We all understand and have earned the designation, what is required of us and what is expected of us.
And it's free.
And it's free to CIPS designees. That is at each of the two national meetings. At the convention, which will be hosted here in Florida next year in Orlando again, we have a CIPS dinner. It's called International Night Out, and most of the time we have in excess of 1,000 people that attend from all over the world. NAR has 67 partners, international partners, and all of their leadership delegation attends the convention each year. So if you get your CIPS now, right here without having to travel, and you learn all of those benefits, and you have the education, we hope you'll join us at that CIPS dinner in Orlando. Let me just emphasize before we close, Realtors of the Palm Beaches is hosting the CIPS, known as Certified International Property Specialist. There is no need to speak a foreign language. There is no need to travel to any other country because the foreign nationals are coming right here to Palm Beach County. CIPS designation is used and recognized all over the world. You will receive referrals from all over the world because as we network, and if you are not known, when someone from another country is looking for someone to do a referral, they are going to go to the Global Referral Network, and they're going to look for that designation because they want to realize that they're doing business with somebody that has the same education level. It helps you to build relationships all over the world, and most all CIPSs, let me repeat that, most all CIPSs around the world speak English. I would like to thank my panel, John, Mike, and Christel, for being with us today. Again, I'd like to invite each of you to attend the Certified International Property Specialist Institute. You can take one class, you can take the entire week, and then you will submit your application for designation. It will be held in our Boca Raton location from June 6th to June 10th. You can register for the classes by going to our brand new website, www.rapb.com, and click on Global Business. And also look for other global activities that we are having, and I hope you'll become a member of the Global Business Alliance. Thank you for joining us today, and tune in next week for the next episode of Wednesdays at 3.